Hello and welcome back to the OS Academy. We've already covered all kinds of things for helping and modding for yourself, but what about creating content for other beatmappers? Well, today, let's go over that. The first thing we really need to talk about is how an OS beatmap works at a file level though. We have our MP3 for the music and our .osu for the map chart itself. All the beatmap data is saved here, the numbers of circles, sliders, and everything you can think of. The .osb is a storyboard file. Storyboards are optional and not required to have a full beatmap, but when made well, they are always a welcomed addition. With file types out of the way now, let's look at how you as a mapper might want to help your friend by making a guest difficulty for him. There are many ways you can give your friend a map set, but there are a few things to avoid. First, when making a guest diff for someone, always use the timing provided, unless a staff member or a trusted member of the community or the mapper themselves tells you otherwise. Second, don't try and make the map on your own. You should always use the .osz your friend gives you. Speaking of .oszs, let's talk about those for a moment. The OSZ is the current packaging method for beatmaps on the game. They are also what are used in the beatmap submission system. When wanting to make a guest diff for a friend, you should only need to ask for the mapper's OSZ. And if you have a friend wanting to make a guest difficulty for you, you only need to export the current map into an OSZ. This option to export can be found in the editor. Once exported, you can link it to your friend in a number of ways. File sharing sites like Mediafire, clipboards, or online storage places like Dropbox or even Push. Once you and your friend are happy with one another's guest diffs, just upload to the beatmap submission system like you normally would. There are other ways to get guest difficulties over to your map though. For example, we could simply use the base code for a guest difficulty. Anytime a mapper creates something in the editor, a .osu is created, and as we said before, this is where all the magic happens. The .osu saves all the important info inside it. For instance, say I was making a beatmap for a friend, yet my upload was being a pain. I could choose just to post the text code, which would be much easier to upload than the full map itself. This could be found by going into the editor and selecting the option, opening a .osu in the notepad. Then once the notepad file pops up, you can see everything that is saved, tags, hit objects, and etc. But the best part about how simple this is how easy it is to hand it over to a friend. If I wanted a guest difficulty for this map I'm showing here, I would open a new diff as I was creating my own. Then I would open the .osu in a notepad, and with a simple copy-paste, the diff my friend has made for me is now in my map. If a friend forgot to add proper tags, be sure to do so. Your friend might also just opt to give you an entire OSZ. But be careful with this. If you have made any changes to your main map before your friend hands this over, don't update it with their OSZ, or you'll lose any work that you have done on your own difficulties. Just ask them nicely for a .osu instead. And if they don't know what you're talking about, send them my way. Having this feature also allows friends to contribute to a single map set. But remember, if they put more work into the set than you did, you should be the guest mapper for that set, and not the other way around. Well, that's about all I wanted to go over with today. Work together with your friends and create on. And remember, rhythm's only a click away, and we'll see you real soon.